Alright, today we're going to begin making our own pets that we want to focus on for our printmaking project. Now, to begin, we will practice on free drawing paper. You may need to look at the drawing books to get some ideas of how to make your animal. I encourage you to practice, make a few mistakes, try using simple shapes to put those together to make your animal. And of course, draw light until you get it right. Now, once you have worked out some practice, then you're going to be ready for your final paper. This would be this smaller rectangle paper here, and you can choose to have it go sideways or up and down. It really doesn't matter. But the first thing you're going to want to do is create that little frame, that border. So we're going to draw one line kind of close to the top like this, stopping before we get to the end. Then we're going to come down, same thing, same on this side, and then lastly connect them. There you go, that creates my little frame that I can add lots of patterns and details to. Next, I want to try my best to make my animal as big as I can in this open space here. Now, you'll see throughout this project I have several different examples with different animals. You are the artist, you can come up with whatever you would like. And remember, if you do get stuck and you can't make a different animal of your choosing, you can always go back to that Laurel Birch cat that we drew together the first day. And I have videos you can follow along with that. I'm going to go ahead and try to make a big fish in mine, I think. So I'm going to start with kind of a big, kind of almost raindrop shape here. I'm going to end up making some lips here. Big ol' eye. I'm going to make mine kind of cartoony. And I'm going to kind of go like a big curve here for his gills. Give him a little flipper. On the top then. I've done a fish like this before, so I'm going kind of fast, but you'll want to take your time on that practice sheet to kind of really work out your ideas. But I think I'm going to do something like this. And then it's always good to think too about like the background, like where does your animal live? Maybe I have some little sand down here on the bottom. I can put some little dots for textures. Maybe there's like hidden treasure chest down here, or a sunken pirate ship, or a scuba diver, or something. You be creative with it, but make sure to add at least a few things. So maybe I'll have some smaller fish here in the background. You decide, you're the artist, have fun with it. I'll go ahead and add that treasure chest that I was talking about. There, how's that? There you go, have fun, and then like we were saying before, don't forget to kind of go back and maybe create something that could be turned into a pattern on the border. So even something as simple as just making lines across the space would give me an area to color in as a pattern when I start printing this. Later you will find out that we will make a stamp out of this that we will use to make several different pieces of artwork with. So I'm going to encourage you to have at least 2 different areas for patterns. So look at that, I did the same idea on both the top and the bottom, and maybe down here I'll do, on the sides, maybe I'll do something with shapes. Triangle, circle, triangle, circle. Remember, for a pattern it has to repeat. You can use as many items in your pattern as you want, but they always have to reoccur at least once. And there you go. Once you finish filling up your final paper, come show me, and then I will tape it to the foam for your next step. Have fun.